The headmasters of Orali Senior High School in Accra and the Senior High School, GHANASS, have been asked to step aside for investigations into alleged charging of unapproved fees and selling unauthorized items. Let's share a brief of the letters of interdiction with you and then speak with the GS for more. It says that it has come to the notice of management the collection of unauthorized monies of Orali Senior High School as part of the admission process. Based on the above and as the Code of Conduct stipulates, you are to step aside for investigation to be conducted. You are hereby directed to hand over all property of the school to the Municipal Director of Education, Lejokuku, in the interim, who will take oversight responsibility of the school for the period of your absence, and is signed by Stephen Abamfo, is the Acting Director of Education, Greater Accra, and copied to Director General of GES. And those are excerpts of the statement. I've been joined by Cassandra Chum. She is the PRO of GES. Cassandra, what exactly did the headmasters do, and what did they charge these amounts of monies for?
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning to you, Aisha, and your viewers. Yes, so these items, or these heads, as you rightly indicated, had certain items unauthorized, and then they selling on their school campus. In the case of Ghana Senior High School headmistress, he asked the students to go to school or to report in their office that they are home attack. And when you get to school, you are asked to change over, buy a ceremonial cloth. They claim it's a ceremonial cloth, and then track it. And then if you do not buy, it means that you are forced to go back home. And back of Orali headmistress had also set up the table charging 350, according to them, as PA charges or PA dues, and then you pay, they give you receipt before you can proceed. And so these are all items or things that for us we had not approved. It wasn't part of the admission process for first years. And so we have asked them to step aside so we can really delve deeper in our investigations, and then we can continue. So that's what has happened.
So far, what have your investigations uncovered?
So just as I indicated early on, GHANASS, they were paying or buying ceremonial cloths, 200 cedis, track to 250. And so once you get on campus, you need to buy these items. And then already you need to pay 350. So this is the first or the initial investigation that we have established, and then we need to delve deeper. Reason why we've asked them to step aside, so we can have that launch that skill investigation into why they have to sell these items and why they have to also let the Form 1 pay before they can continue the admission process. Without these processes or without paying or buying these items, it means that you cannot complete your admission process. And some are tricky back. So imagine somebody traveling from probably a Ashanti region, the Upper East, Upper West to Eastern region, only to be turned back. Because now when you print out your placement form, you know what to buy. And even before the placement came out, we had also published the harmonized prospectus. And so they have already prepared, knowing that we asked them on the prospectus to buy checks. And so most of the schools, they had their first years reporting in their checks, because the real school uniform and then the house dresses are all being supplied really under the CSHS policy, so they do not buy. So why a particular school would decide to tell students not to buy their check or not to come to school with their check, but rather in more you get to the school, you have to buy a kind of cloth changeover before you can even be allowed given a dormitory or to allow them into a dormitory.
All right, so that means that if the investigations are completed and they are found culpable, there will be punishment. What would be the punishment for these two headmasters?
Then management would decide. So we would wait for the report from the regional directors. These are regional director, regional director after the report, and then we'll move from there. Whatever recommendation they come up with, management at the headquarters will also look at it. But of course, if it happens or if we establish that indeed all these things, as we have already established that prima facie, it comes out like that again, then definitely the sanctions would be made known for all of us to know.
I've seen that you've, as you ask them to step aside, there's some other people you're asking to come in. Who takes up the mandate of running the schools in their absence?
When headmasters of senior high schools are asked to step aside, the regional director steps in. And so they hand over everything to the regional director until investigations are over, of course, with the support of the assistant heads. We have academic and we have domestic.
Cassandra Chum is the PRO of the Ghana Education Service. Grateful for those updates.